Okay, this is the FTM UK collab channel week 9, and the topic is the trans community. I think there are upsides and downsides to the trans community. So we'll go through the good points first. The good points are really that it's out there in the first place. I mean, it'd be very, very difficult for someone to be transgendered and not know anybody else in the same situation, because, you know, even if other people are doing their best to be understanding, they can be sympathetic but they can't be empathetic. And having somebody who actually really understands what you're going through is a definite important thing. What else is good about it? To be honest, I think that's about it, but it's a massive good point because support is really necessary, and I think a lot of people probably wouldn't be here without it. I first started out transitioning without any trans friends really, and I was doing okay, but I understood stuff a lot better once I'd started talking to other trans people. It helped me sort of get a bigger picture on things, and it means there's sort of someone who's totally going to understand you if you complain to them, whereas a lot of people don't understand if you're, you know, having you know, body issues, if you're feeling really crap about it one day. You know, a lot of people will just be like, oh, poor you, hug, but, you know, they don't really understand, and to have someone there who you know actually understands, I think is really useful for people. And plus you sort of get the advice from people who've been there before, so you can sort of take you through your transition and make it that much easier for you. However, on the downside, I do think, as with all communities really, we are very, very cliquey. I mean, on all the sort of the trans websites, there are sort of the in-group and the out-group. And that tends to develop as the sites get bigger and bigger. You know, the in-group and the out-group become more defined, and sometimes they separate off into different groups, and arguments happen. And I mean, you can't really change that, because that's just people, and they're going to do that because people are people, and they like to argue for some reason. But it does mean that a lot of people will end up feeling excluded. Yeah, I don't think there's much of a way around that other than, I mean, being a bit more accepting ourselves, because we sort of, you know, we preach this idea of accepting everybody no matter what your gender or sexual orientation. Yeah, so we accept people of whatever gender or sexual orientation, but then the moment somebody's something else that we don't like, you know, if it's a particular religion that we're not keen on, we, you know, immediately distance ourselves from that. And I think that's something we all need to be bearing in mind, really. I don't really know what else to say about the trans community, really. I think that's all there is to it. You know, it's a lesser of two evils. It can depress you, and all the cliques and friendship groups and blasted people in there can get very annoying sometimes. But if it wasn't there, nobody would really have any support, so it's worth having. Subscribe to the videos, rate, comment, all that stuff. Join the forum, because new people are always nice, and it's wildly thrilling, I assure you. And I will see you guys next week. Okay, bye.